Okay, today's top five is about Willie Nelson. So I tried to get into a bit of a Willie frame of mind. Troy baked me a couple of brownies. Whoa.
Oh yeah, no. Those were just regular, plain old fudge brownies.
Dude! No pharmaceuticals needed here. I am powered strictly by cheese. My name is Jeff Dick, and it's time for Top 5 Tuesday. And yes, today we focus on the Redheaded Stranger, Willie Nelson, and a specific part of Willie's career. You aren't anybody in country music until you've sung a duet with Willie Nelson, and that's what we're going to focus on, his top 5 duets in country music. A lot of honorable mentions here because he's done so many duets over the years. He did Heartland with Bob Dylan, a great team up there. Two of the most unique voices in music history together on that one. Also, with Mary Kay Place, he did Something to Brag About. They performed it on Saturday Night Live in the 70s. Was a great performance there. He's done a bunch with Waylon Jennings. So the ones that are on the honorable mention list, Lukenbach, Texas, Mamas Don't Let Your Babies Grow Up to Be Cowboys, If I Can Find a Clean Shirt. Love their work together. Those ones are all honorable mentions. There is going to be one Waylon one on the list, but those ones are the honorable mentions. Let's get to it. At number 5, he teams up with Toby Keith for Beer for My Horses, going back to 2003 for this one. Now, Toby and Willie are kindred spirits. As Toby himself has said, he has spent a lot of time on Willie's bus, and you know what that means. But the two of them got together for a great song here and an even better music video as they play two cops on the hunt for a specific criminal. They do a great job of it. They bring the funny, and they bring great musical talent. So Toby Keith and Willie Nelson, Beer for My Horses. That's number 5. At number 4, Willie said he was touring around Europe. They were listening to the radio and they heard a voice that was so good, so smooth, and so clear. And Willie said, "Who is that guy?" And they said, "That's Julio Iglesias." And Willie said, "We got to get him in the studio. If you're that good, you got to sing with me." So Willie Nelson and Julio Iglesias teaming up for one of the biggest hits of the 80s, To All the Girls I've Loved Before. A fantastic tune. And again, the melding of two very different voices, but it works, and it works so well. It was a huge hit for both of these guys. Julio and Willie, To All the Girls I've Loved Before. That's number 4. At number 3, we got his best buddy, Waylon Jennings, The Outlaws. Together, they did so many duets. We talked about a couple in the honorable mentions, but for me, number 1 between Waylon and Willie has to be Good-Hearted Woman. Absolutely love this song from the two of them, singing about their lifestyle and the women who love them, despite the fact that they were out on the road all the time. Was a fantastic tune. Waylon and Willie's Good-Hearted Woman, in love with a good time and man. That's at number 3. At number 2, taking a Townes Van Zandt song and making it their own. And man, oh man, did they do a great job of it. It is Poncho and Lefty, Willie Nelson teaming up with Merle Haggard for this one. One of the great story songs in country music. A heartbreaking conclusion to a tale of two outlaws, but sung so well by Willie and Merle as each of them takes one of the roles, one of them being Poncho, one of them being Lefty. And the music video, again, it tells that story very artistically. I love the work that these two put into it. That's number 2 in Willie duets for me, Poncho and Lefty. At number 1 for me, it has to be Willie Nelson and Ray Charles with 7 Spanish Angels. You got two of the biggest icons in music history, not even in genres, just in music history. These two are up near the very top when it comes to icons. Nobody sounds like Ray Charles. Nobody sounds like Willie Nelson. You put their two voices together, you have one of the best story songs of all time. It's heartbreaking. It's emotive. They did such a great job with this one, and I could listen to this song all the time. It is 7 Spanish Angels from two absolute icons, Willie Nelson and Ray Charles, my number 1 Willie Nelson duet of all time. But what's your number 1? Let me know in the comments below, and we'll be back again next week with a brand new edition of Top 5 Tuesday. Stay safe, my friends.